by other footballers. But what I say to that is that prestigious competitions do not only involve people who started the sport based on information or based on passions. On passion, there are people who started sports just by coincidence, and there are those who started those sports by passion, by the passion itself. Then they also said that it would be a waste of time if people would practice the sports without participating in prestigious competition or joining them and everything. But I think that when you start a sport and you're physically and mentally tired and drained by the time the competition goes, because once we focus and make competitions our priority, there's no fun anymore in playing that sport. There's only pressure and you start to become anxious. And it's not about being sad when you lose. I agree to that. Kids won't be sad because they lose. Once you start that sport, you know that you lose. It's either you lose or you win. There's no in between. So it's not about losing. It's about the efforts you do, the pressure you feel, because you feel like you're pressured by the circumstances, by the time, competition after competition, and it's no fun anymore. You feel like you just need to win. And I think that's just not the goal. It's the same thing for debate. Once you're debating, when you start debate, you start it based on a passion. When you start debating, you want to enjoy it. You want to enjoy the round. Whether you win or you lose, it's all about enjoying it. It's all about not feeling pressured when you lose. It's not about crying when you lose, because we all lose. We lose sometimes and we win sometimes. We won't be winning this time, or we won't be losing this time, but we cannot decide that. But now I will answer it later. So the same things in debate, because debate is a sport. It's not a physical sport, but it's a sport in the same way. We won't be crying the same way others won't be crying when they lose. We will feel pressured. And for example, in debate, I would go and say that I can feel, or we can all feel sometimes mentally and psychologically pressured when having a lot of motions to prepare. But that's for debate. In sports, it's even worse. It's not only anxiety, it's not only feeling stress, it's not only feeling pressured, it's also physically, it's draining. When you have a competition this year, another one next year, another one, and they're all prestigious, you want to win all of them, because that's the goal in the first place, and you want to, in the enjoyment goals, because you cannot enjoy them, and physically you cannot train that hard for them. And there are thousands of examples. There are people who went and started that sport, whether it's by passion, whether it's because they want to do it, whether it's by coincidence. They started that sport, they started to have passion, they started to love doing it, they started enjoying it. But the pressure, the stress, just give me a second, the stress, the passion, they just went away. And we do not want that. We don't want a society with people winning medal golds, with having no passion in their sports. Because you asked about the next generations, let me tell you what will happen. Those next generations will see people winning medals without passion, without a smile on their face. Why? Because simply they were not passionate anymore. They felt anxiety. They won the medal. But what about the mental health? What about the other issues? So people must be like, oh, I don't want that medal if my smile will fade away.